What if I told you this might be the biggest LEGO Star Wars May the 4th we've had in years? We're talking a brand new UCS set, multiple free gifts, and a full Mandalorian-themed wave. And yeah, some of this stuff is probably going to sell out fast. So LEGO has finally revealed everything for May the 4th, 2026. And honestly, there's a lot going on this year. Whether you're a collector, a casual fan, or someone just trying to get the most value out of the event, this one actually looks worth planning for. Alright, let's start with the big one. The main release this year is the LEGO Star Wars 75442, the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. And this is a full Ultimate Collector Series set. It's Din Djarin's upgraded N1 from the newer shows, and LEGO is clearly pushing this as the centerpiece of the whole event. You've got just over 1,800 pieces, a proper display stand, the info plaque, and both Mando and Grogu included, which is exactly what you'd want from something like this. But the real appeal is just how it looks. It's got that long, sleek profile, the exposed engine detail, and that polished silver finish. It's one of those sets that's very obviously designed to sit on a shelf and stand out. And for a lot of collectors, this is pretty much the reason to show up on May the 4th. But what actually makes this year a bit different is everything around it. So alongside the UCS set, LEGO is also releasing a full wave of new sets just before May the 4th, and they're really leaning into the Mandalorian this time. You've got things like the LEGO Star Wars, the Mandalorian and Grogu allies, and Villains Brickhead set, which is actually kind of interesting, because instead of just one or two characters, you're getting 5 in one pack. Then there are the new busts as well, like LEGO Star Wars Yoda bust and LEGO Star Wars Darth Vader bust, which feel very much aimed at adult collectors who want something displayable but not quite UCS level. And overall, the whole wave just feels a lot more connected than usual. It's not random, it's very clearly built around Mandalorian and Grogu, which actually makes the whole event feel more cohesive. Now, the part that's probably going to influence what most people buy is the free gifts. If you pick up the UCS N1 Starfighter during the event, you'll get an exclusive display piece featuring Mando and Grogu, which ties in perfectly with the set. But then you've also got the spend-based rewards. So if you hit £145 on LEGO Star Wars, you'll get the LEGO Star Wars The Darksaber gift with purchase, and there's also a smaller Razor Crest mini build if you hit a lower threshold. And this is where people are going to start thinking a bit more strategically. Because you don't have to buy the big UCS set, you could actually mix and match smaller sets and still hit that £145 mark. So depending on your budget, there are a few different ways to approach it this year. And if you're thinking beyond just building the sets, there's also a bit of an investment angle here. LEGO Star Wars has actually been pretty consistent over time, averaging around 10% annual growth across a huge number of sets. And typically, the Ultimate Collector Series is where you see the strongest long-term demand. Previous lightsaber-style freebies have ended up selling for over £100 on the secondary market, and sometimes that happens almost immediately after the event ends. So what some people do is sell the free gifts straight away and then just hold on to the sets long term, which, if you think about it, can offset a pretty big chunk of the initial cost. So overall, this feels like one of those May the 4th events that's actually worth paying attention to. You've got a strong UCS set, a really cohesive supporting wave, and multiple freebies that could genuinely add value depending on how you play it. If you're planning to buy anything, the main thing is just to be ready for May 1st, and ideally go in with a bit of a plan, because if past years are anything to go by, the best stuff probably won't stick around for long. If you found this helpful, drop a like and subscribe for more LEGO investment breakdowns, and let me know in the comments which of these sets are you picking up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.